Today we're watching scary videos from the 2000s. Let's begin.
Show you that these are 100% quote real ghost videos, but they are the most convincing, most compelling, and hardest to explain paranormal videos that I've seen in the last 10 years of doing this channel. But as always, you decide. The Highway 5 Ghost Girl. This next video, posted to Reddit by Little Goth Doll, was recorded from a monitor, then screen capped on a phone before it finally made its way to the internet. So it's a bit potato quality. Nevertheless, the video is chilling. It was pulled from the dashcam feed of two truck drivers after a frightening incident. So, one night two truck drivers are driving on Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama, when they get the scare of a lifetime. The panic-stricken truck drivers believe that they have just run over a young girl. They pull over and call 911, but when they check the highway and the surrounding area along with arriving police, they don't find anything or anyone. There's just no one there. After the truck drivers request a viewing of the footage recorded that night on Highway 5, they are shocked. Just as they thought, there is in fact a girl in a long dress walking across the road, seemingly getting hit by their truck. The two guys later find out that there's a well-known ghost story about this road, Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama. The story goes that 10 years ago on a rainy night, a teenage girl on her way home from her high school prom lost her life on the road after being hit by an 18-wheeler. So could it be that these truck drivers captured the prom dress ghost of Highway 5? Either way, their reactions say that they saw the truck hit something. But as always, you decide. The Feline Grim Reaper. Oscar the cat was adopted by the Steerhouse Nursing Home in Rhode Island when he was just a kitten, along with 5 other cats. The idea was that the 6 cats could provide companionship and comfort for the nursing home residents. However, the staff soon noticed that Oscar was not quite as friendly as the other cats.
Oscar is not always the friendliest cat. He's not friendly to, he can be bribed like many animals, but he is not a cat that will spend quality time with residents on the ward.
But the staff did begin to notice that Oscar did show a special interest in certain patients. The cat would go into the room of particular nursing home residents and curl up at the foot of their beds. Within 2 to 4 hours, the patients would pass away. After the patient was deceased, Oscar would leave the room as quietly as he had entered.
He will only go and stay with patients that are about to die. He will leave rooms, for example, when patients are not close, even though we might perceive them to be close.
If Oscar was removed from a patient's room and the door was closed, he would pace outside, meowing to be let back in.
And Oscar will frantically pace outside the closed door, which that is really something to see.
Even creepier, Oscar has never been wrong.
He's been pretty accurate. I know actually of no event where he wasn't at the bedside.
Now, usually in these videos, I'll ask you if you think a story is real or fake, but there's no disputing this one. It's 100% real. Oscar the cat's amazing ability to predict the demise of patients was chronicled in 2007 in the New England Journal of Medicine, after he had accurately predicted the passing of over 25 patients. Since the publishing of that article, Oscar has now predicted the passing of over 100 patients. So the real question is, how does he do it? Is it ESP or some supernatural ability? Is it something paranormal? You decide. The thing in the tunnel. This next video is from Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie, who sent this exclusively to me, never posted it on social media of any kind, and never even asked for credit. She says that her friend Laura recorded this in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out.
But like, what are you doing in there? Like, common sense.
Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person.
I mean, come on, it's just Fred
don't know.
on the ground.
So you tell me what you think this is down in the
Sleep.
comments. Someone watching over. A News Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous.
Yeah,
Let's
tell me
just
too.
call him or her
Okay,
Alex for the
I
sake
wanna
of the
know.
video.
I think
Emailed
it's a
me about a
skinwalker, though.
CCTV recording captured at an undisclosed sleep lab during a sleep apnea test. Alex says that a coworker was monitoring a widowed female patient's sleep. And then this happened.
I'm going to start recording. Oh my god. I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes. It's gone now.
Now, to get a better understanding of
So
what
you're
is
not
going
gonna
on,
explain?
a bit of explanation is necessary.
Oh.
So the squiggly lines that can be seen at the bottom of the screen indicate that the woman has stopped breathing during her sleep. The mysterious pale figure then appears to reach out to wake the woman, after which she begins to breathe again. Alex believes the apparition might have been the patient's deceased husband, still carefully
Come on, it's
watching
obvious.
over her.
It was
from beyond the
100%
grave.
God. Had to be.
But what do
No,
you think this
it
strange
is.
pale shape could be?
Come on.
Let me know down in the comments.
I'm going to start recording. Oh my god. I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Why do I keep hearing noises?
Yes. It's gone now.
The Watts house. The strange events at the Watts family home in Colorado might be one of the most reliably
Okay, bro, like, I don't think this is a good idea, filming this at night. Because, like, I just keep hearing noises, like, damn. You know what? Let's just finish the video.
family home in Colorado might be one of the most reliably documented hauntings of all time. Because every piece of paranormal evidence comes from footage recorded directly by policemen on their body cams.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself go!
So Shannon Watts and her daughter Bella and Cece lost their lives under absolutely horrible circumstances, all at the hands of husband and father, Chris Watts. In fact, the details of the case are so grim that I'm not going to go into them here. But if you want to read the full story, you can simply Google the Watts family. In this video, two women from the police K-9 unit go through the Watts house to investigate the strange disappearance. Obviously, this video was recorded before the tragic fate of Shannon and her children were known. This footage is 100% real. It is documented police video captured by one of the investigators' body camera. So shortly after entering the house, they catch some strange video on the stairs.
Smells like cleaning.
Many viewers believe this looks like a quick glimpse of a childlike apparition descending the stairs, but it could just be a video glitch. But then the policewoman begins to catch multiple strange
see
and
it too.
unusually clear EVPs on her body cam.
Yeah, like, it looks like a little girl going down the stairs.
So there's your attic access right there.
Wait, what?
So there's your attic access right there.
No. I'm in your house.
But strangest of all, while investigating an upstairs closet, the officers actually hear something that seems to spook them.
Yes.
Hell no, bro. I'm leaving. That ass.
The unexplained voice of a giggling child can be heard, but there's absolutely
Low-key,
no explanation for where
I
the
don't
sound
need an
came
explanation.
from.
I would have
The
just
canine
left.
officer is so spooked, she asked the other officer to check it out.
Oh my gosh. What in the world was that? Wow. Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that
Why did
It sounded like a kid toy.
It sort of sounded like it.
I mean, low key, this family was loaded. Like,
Something. There's
there's a
I
lot
heard
of stuff in these
Did you
houses.
hear it?
I did.
Is it
It
okay?
sounded like a kid giggling or something, didn't it? Or a kid.
It did.
That was strange. Well, we'll make a note of that.
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah, and then he just sort of turned around.
So is the Watts house haunted by the unsettled spirits of Shanann and her daughters? Or are these simply random, seemingly very clear noises? What do you think? Guardian Angel. A shopkeeper in Adana, Turkey was closing up for the night, bringing in his store's produce and other items from the sidewalk outside his store. Little did he know that he was in imminent danger. Luckily, a very mysterious stranger was there to look out for him. Watch this unexplained clip very closely.
Whoa. I mean, like, bro, like, you cannot
Notice
tell
that the
me
man who
this
taps the
ain't God,
shopkeeper's
like,
shoulder
it's
doesn't
obvious.
even look back or seem to see
Had to be God.
the oncoming truck.
It is God.
The vehicle actually turns onto the street while his back is turned.
Tam şu noktada açıldı kapak.
Yani adamın kapağı görmüş olma ihtimali var mı?
Bence hiç zannetmiyorum. Ben sonradan gördüm bu kapağı. Zaten kamerada da gördüğü gibi.
The shopkeeper
You know, I
says that
can't
he looked
keep up
around
with all
after
the
the
letters in the
incident,
ground, like,
but the man seemed to
I'm
have
just gonna-
mysteriously vanished. So just how did this strange man seemingly predict the accident that was about to happen and warn the shopkeeper?
Ama o adam nereden gördü arabanın kapağını? Dikkat etti de
Was
bana
God.
işaret etti.
100%.
O gitti. Adam sonradan da kayboldu gitti yani. Adam nereye gitti?
Adamı tanıyor musunuz?
Yok tanımıyorum.
Even if this video was all set up in a fake, then it was amazingly well timed. But I'd love to hear any theories you guys might have, so let me know down in the comments.
Sworn I heard someone call my name.
The Seance Witch. Paranormal investigator Brad Mack and his team are investigating a place called The Cage in a little town called St. Osyth
I
in
mean, like, we
England.
have content,
The
right? Like,
site
I
has a
mean,
very dark history. Starting in the year
gonna edit
1582,
this
this building was used
tomorrow.
as a prison. But not just any
a little
prison.
bit scared
The
right
jail
now.
was used to confine and execute
But that
women
is-
convicted
I heard
of
someone call
witchcraft.
my name, though.
Brian Mack says that during their paranormal investigation, his team heard strange footsteps and whispers. They saw lights flicker for no reason, and they even felt something bite or pinch them on several occasions. One member of their team, named Vanessa, was so shaken up that she absolutely refused to stay in the building after dark. But the most bizarre incident was yet to come. Late that night, the group decided to perform a seance to contact the ghosts of the convicted women who had died there. As Brian Mack watched and recorded from another room, he saw something very strange happen to a woman in the group.
Face has completely changed. Doesn't even look like a person.
Right, Debbie, you need to come down here for a minute, please.
Oh, weird, man. Eyes are... Face has completely changed.
Hell no, nah, bro. We no longer friends at that point.
One seance member's face actually begins to change and contort into something that can only be described as horrific. Her nose seems to grow and her mouth stretches into a bizarre, inhuman grin right in front of the camera.
You know,
Fearing for the
it's
woman's
at
safety,
these
they
kind of
call down
moments
and remove her
I
from the
regret
group.
making this video.
After the
'cause, like,
seance, the woman has a
it's
strange
fucking
burn mark on
nighttime
the
right
back
now,
of her neck,
and you
even
want,
though she had been dressed in several
no,
layers
the
of
grind never
clothing.
stops, bro. The grind
She
never
later said
stops.
that after the incident, she experienced horrible nightmares and bizarre occurrences around her home. So was this some supernatural possession by a ghost caught on camera? Or just a trick of the light? Let me know what you think down in the comments. A whisper on the wind. This next clip is from Big Brother Brazil in 2004. In this video, one of the contestants named Sita is sunbathing when she suddenly hears a strange voice calling her name.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it's a trick of the lights. Cause like,
Ué, eu ouvi meu nome. Cida? Quem tá chamando? É na casa?
But no one is calling her name. In fact, she is all alone until one of her roommates walks
nah, bro, I'm going to
outside.
sleep. Like, this is
Nah. É você que tá chamando?
I ain't gonna
Ai,
risk
que
it like that, bro.
susto.
Like, I'm just gonna find out tomorrow what happened.
Ainda
We
bem que
finish
você
it in the
chamou.
morning. Cause this ain't good luck sleeping tonight.